obviously, you're a mom, you know, and you have 2 boys, 1 girl. We were having this discussion as a mother of 5 girls. And parents out there, they're freaking out. They're looking at the fact that this leftist agenda has penetrated into their schools. This is a topic we've been discussing here, where you have 14-year-old girls having mastectomies. They're getting puberty blockers. You have the medical industry supporting this. How do we stop this?
If you take nothing else away, I hope, from anything I say tonight, please take this away. Fight. You have to. You can't remain silent to protect your reputation or how people feel about you. Parents need to stand up against this. Your child's safety, and apart from their safety, their opportunity, the chance at winning, the chance of having the glory of crossing the finish line first, it's all in danger if you don't say anything. And I know it's scary, you're afraid, you want to be seen as empathetic and not a bigot, not a transphobe. Eventually, hopefully you'll get to the point where many of us are, which is, I don't care what you call me.
Exactly.
I couldn't care less what you think of me when I'm standing up for children's rights. A couple of things here. Number one, they tell us that the puberty blockers into the cross-sex hormones, it's fine. Puberty blockers are just a pause. It's a lie. 97% of kids who go on puberty blockers will do cross-sex hormones immediately thereafter, and you know what that does? That will sterilize your child. Now your child is more than likely going to be sterile and 0 sexual enjoyment for the rest of his or her life. Did you know that? There will be no sexual pleasure for your child. You want to make that decision for a 13-year-old? You think they know what they're giving up? There was a detransitioner recently who managed to get pregnant, which is against all the odds. And she was in tears at the birth of her baby, not fully tears of joy, but also because she couldn't breastfeed. She had had her breast chopped off when she was a teenager, a young teenager. Yeah. And you know, Mercedes, it's like when I had my child, my first child, I, of course, went through the 9 months of pregnancy. The moment I felt like I really became a mother was when they put that baby to your breast and you're like, holy mother, right? Yeah. It's this before and after moment.
Don't men, what is it, chest feed? Is
I
that
can't.
What it is? And
there's no such thing as chest
feeding. And the
feeding.
male pregnancy, that's the one I'm like, really, people?
Chest
really?
feeding is child abuse. They pump these men full of hormones and then so they can produce something approximating milk. And then this poor tortured baby is in agony trying to get enough out of there. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Megyn, but this is the thing. The left has hijacked our language. They have changed what would be common sense, just language. We have to now do pronouns. Every time I see these young people out there where they on Instagram and they're like, she, her, they, it's like,
no.
Seriously.
No. No.
Pronouns are for English class.
Don't do
not
them.
But it's like, how can these parents get to their kids and their grandkids and basically say, please stop this? You're being brainwashed.
You have to inoculate them at home. You know, I mean, you have to get them, they're going to be in a leftist world. It's a leftist media, leftist sports, leftist corporate America, not to mention the academy, you know, the universities and so on. You have to inoculate them at home by talking about it.
Right.
We've told our kids, don't say your pronouns. If somebody asks you what your pronouns are, you just say, I'm not comfortable with that. You don't have to do it. Just because some leftist tries to make you, you don't have to do that. Right. And let me tell you something. There was a great piece online, and I love the line, the title of it. Pronouns are rohypnol. They dull your senses. It's the way the left controls language is to make you behave the way they want you to behave. You know, like, this is racist, this is transphobic, this is so that you won't do the thing, you won't say the thing. And saying the pronouns is how they get you to bend on gender ideology. They dull your brain to the incongruity of calling a he a she. And they're doing it intentionally. They want you to get dulled to that fake reality they're shoving down our throats.
Right.
You have to resist. You can say with all due respect, I don't do that. And look, if I'm sitting across, and I've actually had this conversation with Caitlyn Jenner, but if I were sitting across from Caitlyn Jenner, would I intentionally be like, he? No, I'm not looking to be a jerk. But I would not say, you know, what's it like to be a woman? How about being, you know, being a girl, no, that's a lie. And I do think we need to reject pronouns and the lies of language because otherwise we're pulled in. We're part of the problem. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.